Hey everyone, I'm sorry about this video being super late. I did this a little while ago on stream, but it's going to be a Ohmu from Nausicaä. Also, excuse the fan in the background, if you can actually hear it. I don't know if you can, but it's really toasty right now in Australia. So the way that I started this drawing is I used a blue colour pencil. These were cool erase pencils, so they're colour pencils that you can actually erase without leaving some sort of pigment on the paper. The reason that I use colour is because I find that it blends well with like any sort of medium that you're working with, like if you're working with watercolour or inks or anything like that. Whilst with lead, it creates this kind of texture, so you can't really go over the lead, or the lead seeps through the colour, and it's, I don't know, sometimes you don't want line work to be visible. So yeah, so I decided to try something different. And I feel like it might have paid off, but I guess we just have to wait until the end of the video to see if it did. So I used watercolour pencils and black ink. With this, I don't think I used the pencils as much as I probably should have, because it came out really light. In saying that, this was for Inktober, so I don't think I was supposed to use any colour pencils anyways. So really it kind of worked in my favour because people didn't really notice it anyways. Other than that, I just watered down the black ink, and that's how I got the different shades. Just pretend that you didn't see that skip before as well, because I accidentally forgot to press record whilst I was streaming this. So I feel like that's like a recurring thing in a lot of my videos. I should really set myself a little reminder somewhere just to make sure that it's recording when I am streaming and drawing at the same time. So I wasn't too happy with how the ink was reacting to the watercolor paper for when it came to like the darker line work, so I ended up using a black liner. I think it was supposed to be a waterproof liner, but obviously nothing really is ever waterproof. Well, nothing that I've ever used that says that they're waterproof has been. If you have any recommendations, don't hesitate to comment down below letting me know. So I used a couple of different techniques with this. I don't actually know the technical terms for them or anything like that, but did that where like you have kind of a dryish pen almost, like a dry ink pen. I'm just kind of do like a hatching look to it, so a crossover look. I did that to kind of create more of a darker shadow, and then I did a lot of dotting as well. With the dotting, I changed it to just doing quite light dots to begin with, and then once I was happy with the shape, I added some darker dots, some wider dots anyways. So I thought that was pretty effective. I also did some solid line work just in some of the grooves as well, just to kind of bring out the shape. I just want to say a huge thank you to all of my supporters on Patreon and on Twitch as well. I have been able to do this now for 2 years full time, just my artwork and just being around people that are just amazing because of you guys, and I don't think I can ever really express how grateful I am for this opportunity. I hope that you guys like my content. I don't even know, I feel like I'm gushing now, but thank you for making 2018 an amazing year. My colour pencils, I also used watercolour pencils. Sparrow, could you not please? So I used watercolour pencils. Oh my god.